The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Designing where every man never thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party, let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your one I wanna be, Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Stars.
Hey ho, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. We got a fun music-filled show for you guys today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get started, let's say hi to the birthday boy whose birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ron Russell. And
his nails have got to be cut. His nails are like razor blades. Astro, you cut me when you jump on me.
Okay, say hi to everybody.
I love you, honey, but you're killing me. Yes, it was my 84th birthday. That's why I have sunglasses on, so you don't recognize me because I'm a star.
Yeah.
No, actually, these are one of my birthday presents, and I love them. They really block out the sun, and they're blue, and they match what I have on, like my wristwatch and my shirt and my glasses. See? Ooh.
So we have a chat room of people filling up. We want to say hi to Don Hinton is in the chat room. Lady Lake Music is in the chat room. B. Claudia from Germany is in the chat room. And
who sent me the most beautiful bouquet, the most beautiful thing of sunflowers and roses and all kinds of beautiful. It was so sweet of her and so thoughtful of her, but very expensive. And B, don't do things like that. Thank you anyway, but, it's a lot of money, I appreciate it,
and they're beautiful. They're sitting on our dining room table.
I'm so enjoying them. They are gracing the middle of our dining room table now, and every time I walk past the dining room, I look at the flowers, and they just make me happy.
Everybody says...
flowers make people happy.
Everybody in the chat room is saying happy birthday, and Suzanne is in the chat room. Hey,
Thank
Suzanne. You. Everybody meet Suzanne. She's a very good friend of Eileen and I's. And she's super fabulous. You guys will love her. You've talked to her on the phone many times. She's the one who lives in Nashville.
Okay.
So, hey, Suzanne.
We have a lot of Susie friends.
Yes.
Named Susie.
So all is good, you guys. We're going to have a really fun show today. So we have the founders of the Josie Awards.
I'm freezing. What do you have the air conditioning on?
76.
Your ass is 76.
No, it is. It's 76.
Your ass. You're
76.
Well, this house is colder than 76.
No, it's not. It's going to get hot in a minute with the light on. Anyway, so we have the founders of the Josie Music Awards coming on, you guys. Lots of people we know are going to be nominated for Josie Music Awards. We're going to play some music from some artists from the Josie Music Awards, and then our second guest, who's Billy Hess, a very good friend of Ron and ours, who's a celebrity photographer who's also been nominated for a Josie Music Award for Best Photographer, I think it is, Photographer of the Year. So it should be fun. Before we get started, because we have 3 songs we have to play during the show. Do you have anything you want to tell everybody? Honey, come on, let's go. Do you have anything you want to tell everybody? Okay, so
see, if I don't say anything, the show goes down.
No, it's not.
It's
right.
over.
You don't do it that way. You don't do it that way.
Speak,
all right,
the show is over.
That's not true. Anyway, by the way, too, I want to thank you.
Wait a minute. What's going on Facebook with Robert De Niro? Everybody's putting him down because he said he's leaving America because America, the people don't treat him right. Is he crazy? People have made him a multimillionaire, famous movie star. It was the public that did that. And now he's saying that the people in America don't appreciate him, so he's leaving.
That's not why he's leaving.
That's what he said.
No, you didn't read the whole
I
story.
read it.
He's leaving because he bashed Trump and everybody got upset. And they're boycotting him now.
I got upset because of what he said. He said, F you, F you, F you, F you, about 5 times. Trump. I thought that was common, very vulgar to do that to another human being. I don't care if it's Trump or anyone. To say those words to anyone is disgraceful. And I just thought that he made it very, very bad for the Italian people. And the Italian people are upset with him because he's common. He's very common and he's a very street person. And you don't go, just because you're famous,
He's done.
you don't use it publicly, especially to use that kind of language on anyone. Just like our vice president, when she said, kick the effing door in. That's not the way you speak when you're in the public eye, especially when you're in politics.
Especially when you're the leader of the free country.
I've never heard a president or a vice president ever use that word publicly. In private, I'm sure they do.
Suzanne says she agrees. She's 100%
I'm speaking
Italian.
rudeness.
That's okay. We have to keep this going.
You told me to speak, now I'm speaking, and then you want to speak. His name is Rudeness.
No, it's not.
Rudeness. Now, say something. Interruption.
Okay, we're going to interrupt because we're going to another topic because this isn't a political show and we don't want to do politics.
Not political. This is public. This is what's in the Facebook.
I know, but
it's not political. What? I'm propagating. No.
Anyway, you guys. So the Josie Awards are coming up, you guys. It's a super important thing. It's taking place on October 26th in Nashville. Ryan and I are going to Nashville. So's Eileen and Randy Edelman and a whole bunch of other people that we know. Billy Hess.
I love Nashville. I have a good time in Nashville.
We haven't really been there too much, though. Have we? Have I? You and I haven't been
without
there.
you, I have been to
Yes,
Nashville.
I have. I've been, but only when I was a child, so I don't know what it's
No,
like.
I was there alone, and I went to all the shit-kicking bars they have. I call them shit-kicking because the nasal twanging singing. I hate that singing. And everybody was drunk. Oh, my God, do they drink in Nashville? And I don't drink. But I had a good time anyway with all my friends.
So we're going to do a quick music thing because I want to get a bunch of songs in since it's a Josie Award show. Everybody knows Cindy Lady Lake in the chat room who supports everything. One of the best promoters basically in the world for music. And she has a client named David Martinez, and he is up for a Josie Award for Best Rock Vocal Male. He's got a really great song. It's called Fast and Hard. We've never played it on the show. He hasn't been on the show in several years, but he's a big supporter of everything that Ron and I do. So we want everybody to get a chance to listen to his song because he is nominated for a Josie Award for Best Male Vocal Rock. So check it out, everybody. This is Fast and Hard by David Martinez.
Who else is nominated?
We'll tell you in a little bit.
Are you going to save it? It's like a surprise?
Well, we're playing a song right now, so we're not going to tell people.
Oh, there's a song on right
Yeah,
now?
he's getting ready to play it. What happened to it, Juan? What happened, Juan? I don't see it coming up.
On our feet when the music began, singing along, clapping our hands, swaying around and doing our dance. You and I were there, drinking wine, Springsteen concert, hot summer night, in mini skirt with your low neckline. We fell fast and we fell hard, we were dancing in the dark, we were blinded by the light. Turn me on, I'm on fire, too hungry, I fell fast. Fast and hard. When the music ended, we sat, talked for a while, and we laughed. I knew I had to take a chance before I could use my best line. You already knew what was on my mind. It's either your place or mine. We fell fast and we fell hard. We were dancing in the dark. We were blinded by the light. Turn me on, I'm on fire. Too hungry, I fell fast. Fast and hard.
everybody. So that's David Martinez, Fast and Hard. That song actually charted radio airplay all over the place. It was really cool. And we also have Billy Hess has joined us in the chat room, but he's our second guest. So
may I say something now, sir?
Absolutely. Go for it.
Years ago, we would call that song rockabilly. They don't use the expression anymore, rockabilly, do they?
They do, but it's got more Billy in it. That doesn't have enough Billy to be
I thought there was a lot of Billy in it. So I would think that song was rockabilly, which is hillbilly and rock and roll. It has a good rock and roll beat. It has an old rock and roll beat. If you listen to the drummer, it was definitely rock and roll, and it reminded me of music from my day, rockabilly.
Absolutely.
Now, where's Billy Hess?
He's coming on second. He's our second guest.
Oh.
He's in the chat room, though, listening to everything, so you can say hi to him.
No, I'm not.
Eileen's sending me videos and stuff from...
Oh, Billy Hess is in the chat room. Then
Yes.
he heard what I said when we were off the camera. I said, "Oh, Billy Hess, that fuck is on." I hate him. I can't stand him.
Yeah.
So Billy Hess heard. His lover is so gorgeous and so sweet and so nice. I have no idea what Mark is doing with that creature. That creature. Anyway,
it's fun.
Billy Hess is one of my favorite people, folks. I love Billy. When I'm in Billy's company, all we do is laugh and have a good time. We have Eileen, Billy, and myself together. We are like the Three Stooges. We are crazy people.
Which we want to wish Eileen fun because she's in the UK. I think she's going to Paris tomorrow. She's in England, so she's not with us. But she set this interview up. So before we get our first guest come on, we just want to tell everybody you can listen to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell on Red Circle, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Prime. We're also on about another 140 platforms, but these are the ones everybody knows. And you can watch the show on YouTube. We put up the video, a couple hours after the show, so you can watch us.
So answer me a question.
Okay.
If we're on thousands of whatever they are that you just said, how come we're poor?
Well,
how come we don't have any money? How come we're not rich?
What can I tell you?
I mean, we're on 1 million stations.
Yeah, well, it doesn't mean everybody listens on all. They listen to us on the ones I just mentioned. They don't listen to us on every station.
Well,
a lot of the stations.
Actually, they have to listen to us. Otherwise, they wouldn't name the station. We wouldn't be on a station if we weren't heard.
Sure we would. If people put you on, it doesn't mean people listen.
What,
look at all the movies on Roku, but we don't watch a whole bunch of them. A lot of people don't. They don't get watched.
No, we don't, but the majority of people do. So
I don't know.
It's all, Jimmy, you know what you're talking about.
Sure.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, how come we're not rich? Like Billy Hess. I want to be rich like Billy Hess.
Okay, well, Billy Hess is cool. Billy Hess is coming on in a minute. But now we're going to bring on our first guests. And so I've only spoken to them on the phone, and I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and bring in Josie and Tinamarie.
Hi. Hello. Hey.
Right. Now, Josie and Tinamarie sounds like a strip show.
I promise it is not.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here they are, Josie and Marie. Woo! And then you sort of like take off your bra and you dance around.
Okay, so I know who is who, but you guys tell us. You guys tell us who is who.
Who's who? I'm your daughter, right? Don't tell us, because you know what?
He doesn't know anything.
No,
about
I'm looking at the both of them. I could tell the one on the right looks a little bit older by a couple of weeks, but they almost look like twins. You do.
You know which one is mom.
You're
and
a very
daughter.
young-looking mom.
It's like a guessing game. I love it. Yeah, no, I'm Josie. I'm the daughter, and this is my mom.
And you certainly look alike, so you are her child.
Yeah, there's no mistake. Yeah.
If there was any doubt.
There's no doubt. Confirmed, yeah.
Let me introduce you. So this is Ron Russell. He's my cool outrageous town about co-host. I'm Jimmy Starr, and I've actually, Josie, I don't know if I've ever spoken to you on the phone, but I was actually introduced to your mom several years ago through a publicist friend of mine, and now I forgot who it is, even though I haven't talked to him lately. Well, do you remember who that was?
Yeah, it was Barry.
Yeah, that's it, Barry. Okay, I'm like an idiot. I haven't talked to him in like 2 months, and so I forgot. But Barry Rogers, so he's a great guy. So it's nice to have you guys both on the show. We have a chat room filling up with people, so please say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hi, everybody.
And thank you, Barry.
Yes, thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it. I hope everyone's doing amazing out there.
Oh, absolutely. So first of all, so you guys are the founders of the Josie Awards, which you guys do.
Before we go any further, what do they do? I don't know them. I don't know what they do. Tell us what you do.
So there's a lot.
Not you, Big Mac. I can't shut him up. We're married. We're allowed to talk to each other this way. Like
yes.
And he doesn't give me a chance. He knows everything about you. I know nothing. So I have to find out the hard way by fighting with him. Now, girls, what is it you do? And who does what?
Right. Okay. So I am the owner and host. We both are. We're both the owners and hosts of the Josie Music Awards and the Josie Music Association, which under that umbrella is, a radio show, cosmetic line, just about everything under the sun, brands. 16 different brands. And we just love music and we want to bring, independent artists into the spotlight. So that's really what we do. So we host all of the shows, all of the live events, and it's just a lot of fun. And we're a mother-daughter duo, as you mentioned before. So we love working together. And she's more of like the business mind set, and I'm more of the kind of ideas. We just work. We just work such like as a great team. So it was just.
So if I'm really very nice to you and I slip you a couple of $1,000, can I win? Can I win something?
Unfortunately, no. It does not work that way.
But if you sing like an angel, that's another
that
story.
Gets you in.
There you go. Actually, he used to sing like an angel.
Right?
You know what? I did. My voice now is gone. I'm 84 years old.
Yesterday.
Everything goes at 84. It just doesn't sound. I don't look the same or hear my voice. But I used to really sing well.
Nice.
Oh, you look so young. You're in your 80s. You're so young.
Really good. Yes, definitely.
Well, I sang the ballads, the all the great songs. 2:45, everyone. But
they're not old enough to know those songs.
Anyway, it was a wonderful time for music.
Yes.
Because we didn't have equipment to make us sound good. We sang an open mic, a clean mic, we would call it. So you had to sing. You couldn't fool around and say, let's tweak this and tweak that. And of course, my favorite singer in the world is Johnny Mathis, who I've met.
Now, they might know who that is. You'll know who Johnny
is. Yeah,
I've met Johnny a few times and spent time with him, and he's a wonderful person, the kind, sweetest man in the world with the most beautiful voice. Music has changed today. I'm going to ask you a question, and you don't have to answer it. Mm-hmm. What do you think of this rap crap?
Honestly, we love all music. I think it's because I grew up at a time, I'm 29. So I grew up kind of listening to every single thing in the house, if I'm completely honest with you. And so I love just about everything. I feel like as long as the song has a message or, great tune, something maybe you could dance around with, just music is supposed to be just so healing. So I'm a fan of everything. What about you?
Yeah, I think there's always, a day or a mood or a feeling where you're looking for something different. I mean, I think in our house we were, listening to like a lot of, older traditional and some 90s type country. We grew up in the teen discos, my husband and I, when we were young.
There's a mixture of everything.
There's some disco music. Some house music.
Who is it that decides the winner? You have a staff of people.
We have
a panel. And on this panel, is anybody I know?
I'm not really sure. We have everybody sign non-disclosures at the beginning so that anyone who is, submitting, they can't have access to anybody. They don't know who anyone is that's on the panel. The panel doesn't necessarily work with independent artists. So
keeps the integrity
it keeps it fair. It keeps the integrity of the show.
That's super important.
How? Just one more question, then you can have the floor. Yeah. Because if not, 2 fingers in the eyes, you're never going to see it again. All right?
You guys are so funny.
And now let me lose a question.
Okay, you can come back to it.
It was an intelligent question, not the shit that you put out.
I'm going to talk all super intelligent. First of all, I want to say, because in the chat room, there's a bunch of people showing up. And Irene Michaels is in the chat room, which I believe she was a Josie Award winner last year. So she says, Suzanne Baldi is in the chat room, Lady Lake Music. There's a whole bunch of people in the chat room. So they're all saying hi to you, and they can't wait for the new awards. Real quick.
Oh, I got my question.
Go ahead.
The judges. See, I've often wondered how people I was once on a panel for drag queens many, many years ago. Mm-hmm. And I spoke with the other people on the panel, and I said, how are we going to judge these people? They're all looking terrific. He said, whoever's your friend or whoever you like, or whoever has a dress on that you like.
No, the thing about the show is it really is just about the music, and we don't have any part of it. Because
how do they judge the music? That's my point. How do they go from 1 to 6? In other words,
great question.
I think what they do is, really depends on the different categories. So, like, let's say Song of the Year, let's take that. First off, it has to meet the guidelines. So it has to be within the eligibility period, and that sort of thing. And then they'll go ahead and they'll listen to it. And you'll have songwriters listen to the songwriting component of it. You'll have, producers and that sort of thing listening to the engineering of the actual song and the melody, the voice of the person singing the song, just everything. So they really put everything into it, and they just kind of go through and they look. And I'm sure when they do this, they have, maybe standouts or things like that. And then they continue to listen to some other things from them as well before they go ahead and they select the winner. So they really have a way of looking at all their work, So like, for example, for Artist of the Year, they're going to go ahead and they're going to look at their fan interaction, how many gigs they do they go outside of their comfort zone, outside of their state. They'll look to see if they put out any albums. They'll listen to their voice. They really look at their full
picture.
Idea. Yeah, so
that's a lot of stuff to look at to win a prize.
It's definitely not something we would want to do. Let's be honest.
It takes them almost 5 months.
What is the prize if I were to win for my song? I just won. What's my prize?
Oh, goodness. Of course, they'll get an award. They'll get to come on stage and make their acceptance speech and that sort of thing.
Like you money?
No
money for this. So it's not like a competition type thing. We do have a vocal competition that we do. And for that, there is money. It's about a $1,200 prize.
Will I get a trophy?
Trophy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whole works.
Make sure you spell my name right on my trophy.
We will. And if it's wrong, don't worry. We'll get you a new one.
Yes. But no, for the JMAs, it really is, you get a beautiful trophy, but then also you get to stand in the circle, the famous circle at the Grand Ole Opry House, which is very exciting. And then, of course, the exposure that you get is.
And then, of course, Eileen and Jimmy take over with PR, and they put your name out all over the world as the winner of this wonderful award.
So I'm super excited because we're going to actually come to the Josie Awards this year.
Are we going to meet you?
Yes, we're going to.
Yes, please.
Good, because I like the both.
We're going to. So let me brag about it a little bit. So first of all, you guys, coming up, the Josie Awards takes place on Saturday, October 26th and Sunday, October 27th. It's the 10-year anniversary of the Josie Awards, you guys. So I guess that on the 26th, they're having the celebration of the 10-year anniversary, and it's at the CMA Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum at the theater there. And then on Sunday, October 27th, is the actual Josie Music Awards, and that's at the Grand Ole Opry House, which is like a really big deal, you guys, in Nashville. And I wrote down, so the mission of the Josie Music Awards is to honor, recognize, and reward excellence, outstanding talents, and remain focused on the creativity across the independent music industry. And you guys, this is the biggest independent artist, the biggest award show for independent artists anywhere in the world. So basically, it's the independent artists version of the Grammy Awards.
And of course, you know that Billy Hess is going to win for Best Photographer. And I just want to tell you a little. Tell you two broads something. I got to tell you broads something.
Yeah.
I'm Italian. I'm from Brooklyn. You know what that means?
Yes, I do.
It means if Billy Hess doesn't win, you don't have a show anymore. You don't have it anymore. It's gone.
We don't choose.
And you two ladies are going to be kidnapped sent to some foreign country and become prostitutes.
No, I want to say
Oh gosh.
Pick something else.
Yes,
I feel like
yes.
We're going to make Billy win.
oh my
Yes.
goodness.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. We did not choose, which is great because we know so many incredible artists. And I feel like if we were the ones that had to choose, it would be very difficult because I've been a part of the industry since I was 14 doing the radio show. So I know a lot of artists. I've talked to a lot of artists. And so, at this point, judging anybody would probably be a horrible task for me to do. I don't know how they do it. But Billy is great, though.
17 years old. How old are you?
Oh my goodness. So
You. Don't avoid the question.
no, she's going to tell you. She's
Oh.
explaining it.
I was 14 when I started. I'm 29 now.
She's
So-
29.
You're
I'm
29. You got your old lady's genes. You look good.
Oh, thank you.
No,
Baby
your
face.
mother looks young, and you look young. You don't look like you look about 17 years old. Don't you?
Thank you.
No, really.
And she's a radio. She's got a very popular radio show where she
Well, that's why I asked your
independent
age
artists.
because I thought you were one of these young geniuses. These 17.
At 14, she was a young genius.
Yeah.
But hang on, I want to go back.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I think it's super great that you guys are not the judges. I love the fact that it's not biased. So, on this show, because we've been around for 16 years or something, before there was even anything
I
as a
started.
podcast.
I was 20 when I started.
Yes.
Wow.
And we've got, because we're at 1,250,000,000 downloads and streams of the show. But we've had a ton of really hugely popular, famous musicians, and we've also had a lot of like The Voice contestants and American Idol and all the game show contestants.
Yeah.
And none of those shows are all rigged. And so the fact that you actually have a show that's ethical, that everybody has an opportunity to win, that everybody gets to apply for. I was told, and I don't know if this is 100% correct, that like 75,000 people applied for the few people that are going to win. So that's a huge.
Oh yeah, Randy
deal.
Edelman's going to win, right?
He is actually getting a special award. We have already announced
That one we did announce.
He's
Yeah.
going to get a special songwriting award that night.
Yeah.
We did.
He's getting a special award.
Oh, he's sensational. He's a dear friend of ours, and he's sensational.
He's getting a special honor that night.
Yeah,
So we're excited about that.
Yeah, I believe it's the Legendary Songwriters Award, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I love it. So you also have a lot
I
of
should have been a judge. All my friends would have won.
It's hard.
It's so funny.
That's too funny.
So tell us a little bit about your radio show. I know that you had it since you were 14, and it's called the Josie Music Show, or what's it called?
The Josie Show.
The Josie Show. And
And
you're
you started it at 14?
Yes. I started at 14 years old, and my first guest was actually Katie Cook from CMT doing like the red carpets and stuff, and she was amazing. And I was 14, so I had no idea what I was doing at that point. So it's hilarious. You can actually go back. I believe it's on iHeartRadio and Spotify.
You were a child prodigy, right? You were a child.
Thank you. But it's funny because when you go back, I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, question number 1. I mean, I really had no idea.
Jimmy, he still doesn't know what he's doing. 100,000 shows later.
No,
Jimmy
I think it's really. I think the whole thing is fun, which we should tell everybody too. You can follow the Josie Awards at Josie Music Awards at Josie Music Awards on Instagram, and then if you want to see who's been nominated, because there's so many categories, it's JosieMusicAwards.com is the website. You can also get your tickets.
How much? How much are the tickets?
How
much are your tickets?
I don't know, $150, I think.
$99 for the ticket, and then I think there's probably some additional charges and taxes that can put on it. But
now, if you buy that $99 ticket, you get a happy ending.
I sure hope everybody gets a wonderful ending.
I hope everybody loves it. Yes.
But you won't be giving it. Oh my God, that's hilarious. So one thing that I think is really cool about your awards, I mean, it's in Nashville, which is a big deal already, but the fact that you did not only keep it with country music and you have awards for every category, which I think is a really big deal. Did it start out that way, or did you start out only doing country awards and then you added everything to it?
We were all genre. Yeah, from the beginning. Yeah.
On a serious note, do you have, is there such a thing anymore as a ballad? Or do you have anyone that entered a ballad piece in your contest?
Yes, absolutely. We had quite a few people actually enter ballads this year.
Well, ballads they still exist. You can sing a ballad.
Absolutely, they do. Yeah.
Oh, no, I love it. That's my favorite is ballads.
My
I love
favorite
it
is
too.
ballads
I enjoy it
also.
as well. Yeah.
I love them.
I
So
love it.
so as growing up, who were some of your favorite artists for each of you? Like, because they're probably not going to be the same. Well, they might be the same, but who were some of your favorite artists growing up? That made you want to get like involved in music in the first place.
Right. Oh my goodness. Mine was from Dolly Parton to Bon Jovi to just everything. I loved everybody. All of the legends, the Beatles, and that's pretty much what I grew up listening to from my parents. You know what I mean? So
One I knew.
that's what I remembered.
I think you have met him.
No, I knew his mother well. Bon Jovi's mom and I were good friends, I think, if I remember correctly.
That wouldn't have been with
Is
me.
Bon Jovi the cute little blonde boy?
No. Oh, no, you knew Leif Garrett.
Oh, Leif Garrett.
Leif Garrett. We love Leif Garrett too.
Don't you?
Actually,
I
Guilty, you're
always,
not old enough to know
I
Leif
always
Garrett.
confuse Leif with Bon Jovi.
Yeah, that's no. But no, we were friends with Tony Bon Jovi. That's his cousin who produced
But
a
I
bunch of
was
their
good
stuff.
friends with Leif and his mom. His mom was a gorgeous,
Okay, so-
beautiful woman.
So Tinamarie, go to you. Who were some of your favorite like artists growing up?
I think going to my extremes, it would be Conway Twitty was probably my all-time favorite country singer. So I'd have to say Conway Twitty. And then on the other side of it, when I ended up at the discos and stuff, I'd have to say Madonna.
Yes.
Oh, Madonna works.
So Elvis is forgotten, huh?
Oh,
we love
never.
Elvis.
We love Elvis. And that documentary, the Elvis movie, we absolutely love it. I think Austin Butler did an amazing job.
Oh, he did really good.
We really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah.
When I was young, Elvis Presley was starting off. And I remember all the guys in my neighborhood hated him. Oh, they called him a fag. They called him everything. They hated him so bad.
They were so jealous.
Because they were jealous.
Yeah.
And somebody bought an album of his, and I looked at the cover. I said, he's got more makeup on than Marlena Dietrich. I mean, he had on face makeup, eye makeup, eyebrows. He was painted like a hussy. So Elvis, I would love to have seen what he looked like in person. I didn't care for his voice. We didn't like his music because he was starting a whole new trend with. He sounded like he was choking on a chicken bone.
It was different back then, yeah.
So we didn't like that music at all because we were used to all the beautiful black groups that were coming up.
The Ink Spots.
Ink Spots and all those wonderful black people were first being accepted in music, not by everybody, but by a certain group of us.
Right.
We've actually on our show. We've
everybody.
We've had Kool and the Gang. We've had Earth, Wind and Fire, Chicago. We've
and
had
my darling friend CeCe.
Oh, CeCe Peniston. Do you guys know CeCe Peniston? She sings to me. She's a good friend of ours.
Good friend. I love her so much.
Have you all ever talked to Mary Mary? I absolutely love them. They're an incredible duo.
I've met them before at an event, but we've never had her on the show. You would
huge fan of Mary Mary.
Love to meet them.
Oh no, we've been really fortunate, and we get to meet a lot of people. And actually, because of our show, we get invited to like a lot of places. And then, as a publicist, I work with a lot of.
We have Chicago on.
Yeah, we had Chicago on.
We had Chicago on. That was a big thrill.
That's awesome.
Because I loved Chicago's music. And that was when I was already in my 30s, So I was an adult. But my children, my daughters, would play all that music in the house, so I became familiar with it.
Actually,
I mean, I'm from the days of Doris Day, Dinah Shore, Johnny Mathis, Bing Crosby.
Oh, Bing Crosby, yeah.
I love Bing Crosby.
All the wonderful singers of the day.
Who are some of the hip hop people then that's like, I'm a big fan of hip hop. Even like right now, there's this guy called Jam Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Jam Wayne. Like, I think he's like amazing, and he's like a country, boy singing country hip hop, he's really, really good. But like, we're going to go, I'm going with, Ron has 2 daughters. They're my stepdaughters. And we're going to go see Nelly and Janet Jackson and like
Nelly. Yes.
I love Nelly. And I love, I'm doing a movie with Ja Rule, I think soon. Mm-hmm. And so like, I really love like all that like 90s and early 2000s hip hop.
Oh, I think it's the best.
Yeah, me too. Put in a good word to the judges. My friend Twism, he's up. Twism is up.
I just told him that today. Twism White Piece is up for hip hop artist.
I love him, Josie but I hate his music. But I love him.
He doesn't like it.
Oh, he does that stuff. Oh, I hope he doesn't hate me for it, but I'm honest. Twism is a great guy.
He actually, though, wrote our finale song. We have 2 songs, an intro to our show and an exit outro to our show, and he did the outro for our show.
But I have to tell you in all honesty, I think that music stinks. But,
really?
Oh, yes, I hate that rap, that stupid shit where they talk. I hate it.
Oh, my goodness.
I got to tell you, Twism does it good. I don't object to it. When I hear some of Twiz's music, I'm not repulsed. But I tell the story all the time. I got to pass it on to you girls. I drive a convertible. I'm at a traffic light, and the car comes next to me, and I hear this music. I'm going to get you, bitch. I'm going to slice you. I'm going to kill you, woman. You know. And I thought, what in the hell is that?
That's terrifying.
Driver, I said, what kind of music are you listening to? What did he say it was? It was
gangster rap.
Gangster rap or something. I said, what in the hell is that? Well, what does he do? He makes it louder. And
he
now
makes it louder. He's like, enjoy it.
And now the singer is, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass, bitch. And I said, okay.
All righty.
Maybe not a good day. And I
violence now. We're not really big on violence and all that. You know, not big on all the crazy
fun stuff. Like
no, I think
like the Sugar Hill Gang, and like we recently had Melly Mel. I don't know if you know, but Melly Mel, Grant Flash and Melly Mel, they were like really big in the 80s. They did the song Beat Street. Beach Street Breakdown from Beach Street.
As I'm driving away, I thought to myself, in my day, the lyric was, stand there just a moment, darling, let me catch my breath. I've never seen a picture quite so lovely. How nice a woman felt when you would sing that to her. And now you say, bitch, I'm going to cut you. You know,
that's a change. Yeah, that's a change.
Romance has gone out the window, don't you?
Oh, so I have a question for you guys. So Ron and I do not agree on music 90% of the time. Like he would never go see Ja Rule. I can't wait.
Who?
I actually dressed Ja Rule back in the days. I was a celebrity clothing designer.
I don't even know who it
Ja
is.
Rule and Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and a bunch of people, and so I love it all. But what do you think? So he calls them yodelers, but I love the females who can sing the big ballads. So Christina Aguilera and Mariah Carey, 2 of my favorites. He hears those and he's like, "Turn off those yodelers." Do you guys like the yodeler? Oh, I don't think they yodel.
Judy Garland.
Wait, let them answer. I asked them a question.
I wasn't listening. I was thinking
I do like
the
Whitney Houston.
The Whitney Houstons and the Whitney Houstons and Mariah Carey, those like belters, the ones that can really like just let it go and let it fly. Yeah, we love it. Yeah. But it's so funny. It's so funny talking to other music lovers because everybody has such a preference for just different things. You know, something that, you know, someone may like, you're kind of, you know, you'll be like, oh gosh, what's wrong with you? But it's so funny how like everybody has their different preferences. I just find that so interesting.
I like them all. So I listen to every genre. I'm probably the least involved in country, but there are several country artists who I really do like a lot. And
you know who Judy Garland is, right?
Of course. Legend, yeah.
When Judy Garland played Carnegie Hall, she was such a hit, such a smash hit. Everybody was going nuts. But then the critics that were not infatuated with her alcoholism and drug addict behavior on the stage critiqued her performance. And they said, she can't hold a note because she does this. When she sings.
Right.
Today, Judy Garland would be the number one singer with that yodeling voice because that's what most of them do. I understand.
Such a legend.
I understand that the machine that they talk about, this tweaking machine, you can hold a C forever, clear, a clean C, all the way up there forever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if Whitney Houston and those singers didn't have the tweaking of the machine. So you see, to me, it's
no, they didn't have it.
No, I don't know.
I know they didn't.
Listen, we went to a thing. You dragged me to this rock and roll show, and they weren't even singing. They were lip syncing the groups.
I know, but this is different, Whitney, because that technology wasn't around 30 years ago.
Right? Yeah.
That's a newer technology.
So getting to who they are, and their what is it?
The Josie Music Awards
award show, right?
Yeah.
The judges, are they going to allow that sort of thing in the music, tweaking?
I think that however the engineer does it when they do the recording for like the song of the year, that's one thing. But when we look at vocalist of the year, that is pure raw vocals, nothing on it, nothing added, no background music. We're talking just singing
pure
acapella. That's it. If they can, they've been in business a long time. If they feel like there's something added to the voice, they'll either ask for another raw recording, or they'll pass. So.
Yeah.
Well, Cher does it. Cher does not sing with her own voice anymore because she can't. She's my age. Her voice sounds like a chicken, so she has to be. She has to go through the system. So whenever you hear her now, it's definitely all system. I was just curious about that because where's talent gone? If I can go through the system and sound like I did 40 years ago, where's my talent? My talent is not there. The machine is the talent. And that's the thing I oppose to mostly in today's music. I listen to so much of it, and it's all electronic or whatever.
Yeah.
It's no more people.
Yeah.
They do their voice 6 times. It's just so. Do your judge? You answered my question. The judges don't want that.
So let's talk about who's going to be there a little bit. So
wait, I must tell you this story.
Yeah.
There is a singer that if ever you should have really had her. Oh my God, I'm fainting.
Who?
My sweetheart.
Lily McLeod? I don't know who.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't probably know Lily McLeod.
Oh my God, Lily McLeod.
Lily McLeod.
We'll have to look her up. Yeah.
If Lily McLeod was in your contest,
now.
She would win everything.
She was in X Factor, you guys. She was a very good singer.
Good.
She was in her 50s when she auditioned, but she looked like she was 20. She was on Team Kelly Rowland. She did really well, and she's a very good friend of ours, and she basically told us that she got eliminated because she wouldn't sleep with Simon Cowell.
Oh, my God.
But she's phenomenal.
When Lily made a recording called What About the Children?
What About the Beautiful Children?
Oh, my God, it's just so beautiful. And I said to her, Lily, were you tweaked? She said, no, Ron, I don't tweak. I said, that was your voice? You went up there, that C you hit, that clean, beautiful violin in your throat? She said, yes. Lily McLeod, if I tell you the truth, if she was in your contest,
well, for her category, she would do very well.
I hope next year you invite her.
Let's check her out. Yeah, definitely. She sounds wonderful.
No, she's super cool.
She sings
so let's go back.
Like this, better than Whitney Houston.
Yeah, she's very good.
Better.
I'm so excited.
Possible, if it's possible.
So first of all, you guys are giving a Lifetime Career Achievement Award to Neil McCoy, right? I don't know who that is. So tell us who Neil McCoy is.
Oh my goodness, Neil McCoy is amazing. I mean, he had that hit "Shake," legendary country '90s artist, and he's just phenomenal. And he does the pledge every single day for the U.S. And he's just an incredible man. Yeah, live on Facebook. He's just an incredible man and artist. And
I love it.
Yeah, definitely check him out.
That's why I don't know who he is because he's country. And I don't know enough about it.
Is it too late for an entry?
Yes.
Yes.
Otherwise, I was going to call Lily.
No, it's too late.
I give you one.
Submission's already closed. Next year, though. Next year.
I will remember that. I'll remember that.
I will remember that because Lily is the most delicious human being I have ever met. She's kind. She's very religious. She believes in Jesus. Born again Christian. And she just
really one of the biggest
lost
ever.
her partner of many years who died.
Man, I'm so sorry.
And she just pulls it together. She's just a wonderful person.
She sings she sings a religious song for her audition. You guys should check it out. Just plug it. Lily McLeod
listen
on
to
X Factor audition. It's got like 50 million plays. Alabaster Box. Great song.
Definitely check her out.
Go and find her. Listen to her singing Alabaster Box.
Okay.
You will faint. She is fabulous.
So let's go. So now you're going to have as performers that you've released at least. Tiffany's going to perform. We actually met her at a big rock show here a couple of years ago in L.A.
Nice.
I like her.
She's very, very nice. And I love Tiffany. I love that song, Can't You See? I know she's famous for, I Think I'm Alone Now and all those. Can't You See is my favorite one that she does. And then we also have performers. I'm going to guess that Ashton Shepherd might be a country singer and Buddy Jewell.
Yes.
We've released it. So are those two country singers?
Yes. And then Craig Wayne Boyd is also going to, he won The Voice. He is going to be a presenter. Not a performer, but presenter. And we just have so many different things, and we like to have all genres included. So there will be many more to come. So stay tuned.
You guys, how you find out who's going to be performing and who got nominated is by going to josiemusicawards.com. That's how you check it all out and you see all of it. And then,
do you have an oldie but goodie category?
We need one.
Now, you guys, everybody is welcome in every category. We are all ages.
Yeah.
So we've got some.
No, you should have an oldie but goodie category, because you know why?
We're always open to suggestions.
My other most wonderful friend in the world is Kathy Sledge from Sister Sledge, and Kathy is an angel.
Yeah.
And I would have said put Kathy up there for oldie but goodie, to see what old songs would still hold up to win an award.
They can actually still, if she had new music, she could actually, so tell us because there's so many categories. I know you can't tell us all, but tell us what are like the big categories that you have for everything, so everybody has an idea.
Are we going to this thing?
Yeah, we're going to this.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to spend the whole weekend with us? Okay.
Oh, it's in October.
In Nashville, yes.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay, tell us what the categories are. Some of them.
Bigger categories are going to be your Entertainer of the Year, Artist of the Year, Song of the Year, Video of the Year. We have all the business categories. So for the different businesses that work with independent artists, there's all the business categories, from Record Label of the Year to Photographer of the Year and everything else in between. And then let me see, for other big categories, we've got EP and Album of the Year.
Yes.
Can't forget that. That's a big one.
And since we're all genre, it would be like Entertainer of the Year for pop. Right. So it's different.
You have music.
So they're not competing. So country's not competing with rock and pop. Everybody gets their own category. That's
their own category.
You have music composers or writers?
Yes, songwriters. We've got a couple different awards for songwriters. Yeah.
I can't wait. It sounds like an exciting event.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. You'll have a good time.
Of course, all my friends.
Yes,
win.
we're coming for both days. We're going to come in on Friday and stay Saturday, Sunday, and come back on Monday.
And let me tell you something. If my friends don't win, I really get angry.
No.
We know who your friends are.
Security.
So much pressure. My goodness.
He's joking.
Bring our city down.
Well, it's so much fun. I think it's a lot of fun. So now, who are some of the people that have won? Have some of the people that have won the prestigious award? Have they done pretty big things? Like who are some of the winners over the past? Because you've had 10 years of it, so you've had like. I don't know, you've had like 2,000. Yeah, this is a 10th year anniversary, so you've had like 2,000 winners or something.
Yeah, we have. We've had a lot of winners over the years. I'm trying to think.
It's so hard
with independent level. So I mean, as far as them moving on, I mean, we've had people who have performed at the Grand Ole Opry. Like as on the actual Grand Ole Opry. We've had people join in on The Voice and American Idol and all those kinds of things, and end up as runners up and things like that. I think what the biggest gain, honestly, from the Josie Music Awards outside of, the whole award and all the fun and all of that is they get an opportunity to be in an atmosphere where people come from all around the globe. You've got thousands of independent artists just like yourself. And when they're done, they have an opportunity to meet each other, network, collaborate. I mean, people are leaving and they're writing together. They're going on tour together. They're recording songs together. They are there to support each other through just about anything. We call ourselves the Big JMA Families. This is like a big JMA, family reunion.
It really is. Yeah.
And, we get our same wonderful faces back, and then we all welcome new faces into the crowd every year. So it is such a beautiful atmosphere. And the takeaway everybody gets, people have told us that they are getting more interviews, better gigs, better paying gigs. They're just getting so much more out of it that it's like, the award thing is fabulous. It's great, but getting together and everything that you get once you get past it, even if you're, a nominee and you didn't win that night, it really doesn't make as much of a difference. It's what you put into it. If you're going to go there and you're going to sit in your seat and then you're going to leave, that's what you're going to get out of it. You're going to have a great show. But if you're going to go there, you're going to meet, then it's
great networking, you guys. This is a great networking event for anybody in the music industry, actually in the entertainment industry. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm assuming that I'll be doing the interviews, right?
Who's doing interviews for what?
On the celebrities.
No.
That are there. We're not into. What are we there for?
We're going there because all our friends are going to go. We're going to hang out with all of our friends. We don't
I
have
love the honesty. What are we coming for?
Not work. It's social.
We're going for social. Yeah, to have some
Social.
fun.
I'll interview anyway.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right. They'll all be outside during the red carpet. You'll be
Right.
able to,
Yeah, he'll be walking. He likes to walk the red carpet.
Oh, there you go.
You definitely want to be on the
Oh,
red
I
carpet.
hate the red
I
carpet.
love the red carpet.
He loves it. I can't stand it.
I like
when I
love
have
it.
to go on the carpet, I say, this is so like pretentious. And especially the girls, they all put that same friggin'
That'll be
position.
different here. In LA, it's a little bit different because all the girls wear really short
And
skirts. And
all their tits are hanging out. All they have are
they all
tits.
look very hoary. They don't look like-
It's age appropriate. That's the thing. That's the thing about JMAs.
It's good. I like it. I like
It's all age
everything.
appropriate, so everyone, you know.
I remember red carpets 50 years ago.
Yes.
Where you had Betty Davis, Greer Garson, Clark Gable, stars that looked beautiful and elegant, and they were
Right.
sophisticated, and they walked lovely on the carpet, and they spoke nice. Now they go boom, 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 shh, on the carpet. It's like a strip show. It's terrible.
All age appropriate.
Yeah, you won't have any of that here.
Yes, no
And,
cussing, no.
We've had some really cool things too. We've had a couple proposals on the red carpet, down on one knee for proposals.
Babies,
we've had some
dogs.
support animals.
Yeah, so
we've
cute.
had tiny little babies all dressed up in a gown on there. We've had little dogs dressed up in a gown. I mean, we've had it all happen on the red carpet, so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love
Is
it.
there food at this event?
There's food and drinks available. If anybody wants any, they're in the main hall before you get into the theater.
Yeah.
So people can do that. But otherwise, it is a big seated theater. There'll be thousands of us sitting there and watching and having a good time. And we're just going to party. It's our 10th year. We're going to
I
party.
think
That's what it's about.
It's very cool that you're doing, though, a party for the fact that it's a 10-year thing and the event. So you have two. So that way, when people fly in from all over the world, they have two things to go to. It's terrific.
Yes, it's going to be important.
I've been to a million events in my lifetime.
I'm sure.
And I always can tell an event by the people who throw it. Some people are so miserable and serious and nervous and worried that they make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's no
I can tell you two girls do a fabulous event because of how you are now. You're funny, you're loose, you're enjoying yourself, and that's what you're going to do for everybody that goes there. And believe me, this works. Have you ever seen some event people, what they're like?
Yeah, we've
witnessed some, and we definitely understand. Like, I feel like if it's not a welcoming environment, other people will also feel kind of like, oh, this is kind of, but we like to make it fun, enjoyable. We're just there to have a good time, celebrate independent music.
And you will, because that's who you are.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of? Do you know who Lane Hardy is? We actually had a show lately.
I've interviewed Lane Hardy. Yeah,
Okay.
I've been with him on the Josie Show. Yeah,
It was a lot of fun. Who are some of your favorite interviews that you've done on the Josie Show?
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so hard. Oh my goodness. Ray Price was definitely a big one.
Aaron Tippin was good.
Aaron Tippin was a good one.
I know that, he's big enough that I know that name, so that's a good one.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Lainey Wilson. Oh my goodness. Eric Church was a really good one.
I know that name too. Okay.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Mickey Gilly.
Oh, that's a big name. So you mostly do country artists.
We do. We actually do all genre. But what's funny is, we've had so much great success in getting country artists. We notice like they gravitate towards what we do. Maybe because we are in Tennessee. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you're in Nashville, the country capital.
Are you girls from Nashville? Are you girls from Nashville?
No, we're from Chicago.
Yeah, we're from Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Oh, tough.
How
girl.
long have you been?
Tough girl, Chicago.
Yeah, how long have you been in
Whoa, tough.
We've been in Tennessee for a little over 4 years now.
Yeah. All of our work is here in Tennessee.
Yeah,
so.
we keep traveling back and forth.
Chicago,
Oh, wait,
girl.
so you lived in Chicago when you did the Josie Awards at the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of work.
Where'd you live in Chicago? Because I know
Well, it's actually a suburb.
Yeah, well, for the most of our life, it's been in Bartlett, so a suburb of Chicago.
Yeah.
But back in the day, we were, before Josie was there, we were in Chicago. I'm trying to remember. We were on like Ludlam. Do you remember like Ludlam? We've been in Cicero. Yeah, Milwaukee Avenue down there, like where Milwaukee and kind of like
that's a good part of Chicago.
Yeah,
You didn't live in the rough. You didn't live in the rough.
I think Elston Street. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember it for a long time, but
Chicago can get rough. You know that.
oh, it can get rough.
It can. Yeah.
It can get rough.
Yes.
Mhm. We hung out with the Italian crowd, so we spent most of our time like in Melrose Park or Schiller Park or Franklin Park.
You know, like suburban people in the pretty house with the dog and the.
What is Passantino? Because their last name is Passantino. What is Passantino?
Italian.
Italiano.
Yeah, so
Italiano.
we're Sicilian, so from Palermo.
Okay, because he's Italian too.
You're Sicilian?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
A Sicilian from Chicago?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh my God, I hope you're nice to me.
I promise we're sweet.
Don't fuck around with Chicago girls. You're not.
T-shirt.
They like to circumcise you, even if you're not. They will
You're
cut
so
off.
funny.
They will, those Sicilian dogs, if you get nasty, they cut it right off.
Oh no.
So you guys, this is Tinamarie and Josie Passantino from the Josie Awards. Follow them on Instagram. It's at Josie Music Awards. Then we have JosieMusicAwards.com. Again, the 10th anniversary is Saturday, October 26th. That's the actual anniversary celebration of 10 years. And then the actual award ceremony is at the Grand Ole Opry on Sunday, October 27th. And if you go to JosieMusicAwards.com, you can order tickets for the event. And then
sounds like fun.
And then we have to find places to stay. Are there like certain areas that are better to stay than others, or is Nashville's all pretty nice everywhere?
You know what? Our all-time favorite, every time we go down there, we stay in the same spot, is the Gaylord Opryland Resort.
We love the Gaylord.
So look up the Gaylord Opryland Resort. It's very close to the actual Grand Ole Opry House, and it is beautiful. You never have to leave the place. It's like a complete city inside. You've got food, you've got stores, you've got a boat ride in the middle of it, you've got trees, waterfall. I mean, you've got everything you want.
It feels like you're in your own city. Like it's the coolest
like you're in
thing.
Hawaii.
You girls live in Chicago, in Memphis?
No, Nashville.
No, we work in Nashville, but we're on the west. We live in West Tennessee.
Yeah.
So we are in a town called Medina, which is right outside of Jackson.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I was there, the real estate was so low, and you could buy the most beautiful house for $150,000.
Not anymore.
When I
I was like, no, not anymore.
not anymore, huh?
Not anymore.
Oh,
No.
too funny. Too funny.
No,
Yeah,
the $150,000 house is now $450,000.
Yeah.
I know the hills. It was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So everybody, please support the Josie Awards. We want to thank you guys for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can't wait to come and see you and meet you and go to the
meeting
awards
you in
ceremony.
person.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Because in person, I really get dirty.
Oh, no. I love it.
You guys are so funny. Thank you so much for having us. We had the best
You're from Brooklyn, and everybody in Brooklyn cursed. Barbara Stanwyck was from Brooklyn, the actress. And she had the filthiest mouth in the world.
Josie, you do not know who Barbara Stanwyck is. You're not old enough to know Barbara Stanwyck.
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I do not. You probably do, though.
Mom, you know Barbara Stanwyck,
You
right?
would know her from the Big Valley when she was an old lady. She was a star of the Big Valley. Barbara Stanwyck was one of the
maybe if I see her.
one of the biggest stars.
If we've seen her, I think, because we're good with faces.
Okay, so here's your homework. You have to look up Barbara Stanwyck and Lily Nicole McLeod.
Yes.
Because you love them both.
Because I'll quiz you on it.
Homework.
We will.
You have to listen. If you listen to Alla Baxter Box, you both will say to each
And
other.
what about the beautiful children?
And what about the beautiful children? When she
fabulous.
hits that note and she holds it. Oh my God! What about the beautiful children? She goes up there.
Wow, yes.
Look, I got goosebumps. Look.
You gave yourself goosebumps.
So, congratulations on 10 years. We look forward to being a part of the 10-year celebration. Thanks so much for coming on the show, and we wish everybody who's nominated all the best of luck in the show. And we'll see who wins when we come.
And take this with you. Remember this. Tell your judges, Billy Hess.
He's our next guest.
I love it. We'll be tuning in. We're really excited to see that interview.
We'll watch
Yeah.
it.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much.
You with Billy.
Y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, you guys.
They'll kick us off the air when I interview Billy. We get nuts.
You guys, thank you so much. It was great to meet you in person and in a visual, and we'll see you soon.
We'll see you
Yay.
Bye, sweetheart. What nice girls they are.
Absolutely.
They're really sweet.
So, you guys, we're going to play our next video, and this is Irene Michaels. The name of the song is I Like Rain. She's also up for a Josie Award this year, and she won for one of the categories last year, so please enjoy Irene Michaels' I Like Rain, and we'll be right back.
Want sunshine all the time, always want the stars aligned. When I'm near you I can be blue, but I'm the other colors too. It has no end, it has no start, it's just the logic of my heart. It's the secret you can never tell. We're falling, like little drops on a window pane. We're falling, but I like rain. I like rain. See you deep inside my soul. What I hold, I can't control. When you're lost in the midst of night, you're never out of my sight. It has no end, it has no start, it's just the logic of my heart. It's a secret you can never tell. We're falling, like little drops on the window pane. We're falling, but I like rain. It has no end, it has no start, it's just the logic of my heart. It's the secret you can never tell. We're falling, like little drops on a window pane. We're falling, but I like rain. We're falling, keep calling. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I touch you, I love you, 'cause I like rain. I like rain. I like rain. I
Hey, everybody. So that's Irene Michaels. The name of the song is I Like Rain. She actually won the Josie Award last year, and she's nominated for a different category this year.
She is so gorgeous and beautiful, and she's 79 years old. Just a few years younger than I, 6 years younger than I. She's amazing. She looks 30.
She might be 78. I'm not sure, but either way, she looks
she's
fabulous.
up there, and she does a good job with her music for a woman her age.
And she was just in Cannes hanging out with Cher and Jane Fonda.
Yeah.
She's awesome, you guys. So she's
terrific.
really, really good. All right, so now we're going to bring on our next guest and see if he's there.
Oh, my
Billy
God.
Hess! Yay!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday! You're not going to get me kicked out of Nashville before I get there, are you?
No. But he's definitely putting a big plug for you to win, though.
No, I said if he doesn't win, I'm from Brooklyn. I know a lot of people. You won't have a contest next year. I said, you won't be
And then he found out that she's from Chicago and Italian and Sicilian.
I said, you won't be here next year. We'll have you kidnapped into a foreign country to be prostitutes.
Oh, my.
So everybody, now we want to welcome to the Jimmy
But wait
Star
a minute,
Show.
look at you all sexy with your shirt.
I know, look at the shirt all open. Like he's trolling. He's got.
I lost weight.
Yay!
I was going to say, did you have a facelift? Because you look good.
Lost weight, watch what I'm eating, stop smoking, trying to get healthy,
Good for
Good
you.
for you. Now maybe one day you'll be worth having Mark as a lover, husband.
No, he'll be worth with me. He's
No. Mark is better.
I agree with you.
No. You, I know all about. Mark is no. You, I know like
We have to introduce him. All right, everybody, now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Not only is he a great friend of ours, he's also a celebrity photographer, nominated for Photographer of the Year at the Josie Music Awards. Billy Hess, hello, and welcome to the show. We haven't seen you in such a long time. Yay!
The winner of the contest. All you get is a trophy. You don't get any money or anything.
We have so much fun together. I imagine in Nashville, we're going to have so many laughs. We're going to be crying all day.
They're all saying, look at that plunging neckline in the chat room.
Yeah.
I'll wear this like this.
Yes.
No, look like a whore. It's okay.
You guys too. You can follow Billy Hess, you guys, on Instagram. He's Billy Hess Photos, and his website is billyhess.com. And every time we've ever had him on the show, we've never really plugged his photography. So we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about his photography and what a great photographer
we always
he is.
Plug his husband, Mark, who has a wonderful salon in New York City on 59th Street,
No, he's not there anymore, I don't think.
Didn't he move to 59th?
No, he's independent now. He's independent.
So where is he now?
If he does
he's like renting a place, and he's got his very select celebrity, high end.
So if you want to look fabulous,
works a lot less work.
Want to look fabulous and glamorous, you go to Mark. Mark did a number on Eileen Shapiro.
Yeah, he did the last makeup on her.
She looked
when she went to the Metropolitan Club in Manhattan.
Normal.
Didn't she look normal, Billy?
I think he froze.
He froze.
Uh-oh.
Am I froze?
Bill, you froze.
Maybe bring him out and bring him back in there, Juan, because Billy froze. There he is.
Didn't Eileen look fabulous after Mark got through with her?
She did. I was even shocked. That's why I like to use Mark in there. I like to use Mark in my photo shoots. He is amazing stylist.
Oh, he's saying he didn't freeze. We did. They're saying it's not him. It's us. Oh, well, for us, it looks like he's freezing.
How could we don't freeze?
I don't know. Hello, can you guys see me moving in the chat?
We're hardwired. We don't freeze.
Well, last week we did, though. Or 2 weeks ago we had that problem, and that was us.
There you go.
Can you guys hear us or not? Can anybody hear us? He says it's not frozen there, but are we still on? I don't see a no internet thing. Oh, the audio's good. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
If not, Juan, why are we freezing?
Yeah, I don't know why we're freezing. Hey, Juan, bring us out and throw us back in again and see if that helps. Very sorry, we're having a little technical difficulty, but they said they see us in the chat room, though. But I don't know why.
Now you're moving. Good, you're back.
He says it's us, though. It's not him. That's weird. Anyway.
Let me talk about Billy. Billy has a magic camera because he has some very unattractive friends. Many unattractive friends. And when he shoots them, they're gorgeous. Each and every one. They become movie stars. I want to know, what kind of lens do you have? And did you get it from like a spirit world or a witchcraft place?
Bigger is always better. That's what I say. Bigger is always better.
You really make everybody look terrific. You honestly do.
It's all about the lighting, Ron. It's all about the lighting, and
it's all about
Why are so many dogs suffering from health issues? Actress Katherine Heigl, who's helped save over 16,000 dogs through her foundation, says she's seeing more issues with dogs' joints, odors, and health than ever before. And after doing a ton of research, she feels there's one place we can look to support any dog's health: their food. So she decided to create something she could actually feel good about feeding her dogs. It's called Superfood Complete. Superfood Complete is made with over 30 of the healthiest ingredients on the planet, including several superfoods vital to your dog's health. Badlands Ranch also sponsors the Jason DeBoos Heigl Foundation, which has helped rescue thousands of dogs and place them in loving homes. Dogs across America are trying this food and experiencing amazing health benefits. My 3 dogs love it, and they just gobble it up. Go to badlandsranch.com/Jimmy and Ron and order yours right now to get up to 50% off your regular priced order with a 90-day money-back guarantee. If you want your dogs to experience all these incredible things, go to badlandsranch.com/Jimmy and Ron today.
Look at, you can see from even way back in years ago, in the 40s, 50s, it's all about the lighting, simple Rembrandt lighting, old-fashioned lighting I like to use.
I tell Jimmy that all the time. I won't go to certain restaurants because of the lighting. No, really, there are some restaurants with the fluorescent lighting. Even a 2-year-old looks like shit. So I won't sit there in that ugly lighting. So what's going on? Have you been to Fire Island yet?
Yeah, I came home late yesterday. Yeah.
That's why you look exhausted.
I was actually a relaxing weekend for a change.
Yeah, right. You relax on
no camera, no nothing, no, just relaxing and having no work. No work. Meeting some old friends there and relaxing and staying in a jacuzzi and leaving the camera home. And it's great to do that sometimes.
Absolutely.
Hang with friends and have some laughs. Like we do. We laugh to death.
Oh, we're going to be in New York in about 4 weeks. So,
are you definitely?
Yeah. We're coming in. I have to go to Florida to meet with Renee Taylor because she's in my movie and she wants to meet with me. She's very sweet. I've never met her, but I spoke to her on the phone and she invited me to stay with her for 3 days, which I thought was so nice. But of course I'm not because I don't know her. I'd be very, very, can you stay with people you don't know?
No, I don't like that. No.
I don't even like to stay with people I do know. Yeah. I just like to not stay with
people.
And
then from Florida, we go up to New York and to meet with flat-chested Eileen.
Yeah, okay. She's definitely not flat-chested.
Oh, yeah. She needs a breast implant job bad. And get involved with her and her romances, all the men that love her.
Yes. Oh, she loved before.
We won't discuss it. You don't have to warn me. But she has all those men that are crazy about her.
I love it. It's so much fun. And she's actually been texting me while we're on the show because she's in the UK and she's sending me pictures.
Is she watching us?
No, she's not watching us. She's going to Paris or something. I don't know. But she's sending me pictures. She just met with Tony Moore, who's been on our show a million times. And it's her and Casey at all these different things.
Oh, she sent pictures.
Yeah, she sent pictures. So let's go to Billy and let's talk about photography a little bit. So first of all, I made a little list of some of the people that you've actually photographed, and everybody will know who these people are, but this is my way to brag of what a great photographer that you got to shoot these people. So here's some of the people, you guys. Boy George, Billy Porter, Cyndi Lauper, Sandra Bernhard, Bette Midler, Nile Rodgers, Adam Ant, Thompson Twins, Leon Robinson, Marshall Tucker Band, Philip Block, Mickey Burns, Desmond Child, CeCe Peniston, Stray Cats, Ja Rule, the B-52s, High Five, Christine W., Adam Lambert, Leslie Jordan, Kim Sledge, Kevin Aviance, Flavor Flav, Gianni Russo, Fran Drescher, Amanda Lepore, Melba Moore, Randy Jones, The Struts, Jane's Addiction. Oh, and I wrote The Struts twice, of which 10 of those people have actually been on our show. So who is your favorite? Do you have a person who's been
Hold it.
What?
He's nobody yet because he hasn't photographed me.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's true. We've always planned it, but we... Right?
After you photograph me, then you become somebody because you got to
become somebody, or you're going to put me in Chicago on a little trip, right?
Right. Right. This way, you have a star under your belt, a real name.
The photographs, the camera loves you, Ron. So you're easy. You're so easy. Your features are very easy to photograph. That's nothing.
So what are we going to do when we come to New York? I want to go to Fire Island.
It won't be. Oh yeah, I'll be going still.
June, you can
How long are you staying for? How long are you staying for?
We'll be in New York for maybe a week.
All right, we'll do something. At least down at Eileen's place, maybe take a couple of restaurants on the water or something like that. And
yeah, we'll do something. But
Right.
you got to eat.
I changed the subject.
Yes.
We'll go back to it.
I want to go back to the photography. You guys
You
can
gave
hire
us-
Billy at BillyHess.com. No, I want to know. So you've done all these people. So the two questions are: do you have one that was like your favorite, just for whatever
you
reason?
cannot ask that question.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
I have favorite guests on the show. He can ask.
I
And
hate
number
when
two
you
is
ask that
who is,
question.
and then the second question would be like bucket list. If you could photograph anybody, who would be like the one person who you haven't had a chance to photograph yet that you think, oh my God, they would be so much fun to photograph, or that you would really like to photograph?
Besides me.
Icons that are here or not here anymore.
They could be. They don't have to give us one that's here and one that's not here. That
One would be Judy Garland. I would love to do.
Oh yeah, there you go. Judy Garland.
Mariah Carey.
I like her too.
I
say she's not nice, but I love her music.
I would like to do that. I'd like to. I could tell you some of the nicest people I've met photographing. I was one was Adam Lambert. Was the most nicest guy ever that I've met.
Oh, B. Claudia will love that. Say hi to B. She's in Germany. And
He's the most down to earth person I really met. You know, like so real. And I met him at a networking. Well, it was actually a private party. I shot him doing this private party, and then downstairs was his VIP room, and I was invited. I got to talk to him like the second time I met him. Once was at the Glad Awards in the red carpet, but so down there, and he saw this earring I had on, and he goes, "I got the same earring." I said, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, Amazon." People got a money from Amazon. Like he doesn't need to go to Amazon, you know. But he was a real genuine, you know. He's surrounded by, you know, a lot of these celebrities are surrounded by like people, you know, that sometimes you can't really get to the person to talk to. But time, you know me, I don't know the celebrities. I'm not like starstruck. I'm not like that. And me and Eileen, it's like if you ever see the movie Devil Wears Prada, you know that scene in the movie where the assistant goes, "That's so and so. Okay, that's Jimmy Starr. That's Ron." Sure, you know what I'm saying? That's me and Eileen at a place, and you, Jimmy, you know that better than me. When she'll get an A-star list, she'll call Jimmy. Should I do this interview? Who was that last one?
All the time. She just interviewed Zendaya, and she was like, "Who's Zendaya?" And she didn't know who Steve Carell was. She didn't know who a lot of people, and she just said,
I'm not that bad. I'm a bad name person, but I said you got to do that one. That's A-list, you know.
You become immune. You definitely get immune. There's no one I meet now that I get excited about. No one. Because after knowing Betty Davis and after knowing Rock Hudson and being best friends with Tab Hunter, you know,
actually,
and Jane Russell, I mean, Jesus, she was my sister. Nobody I meet now.
Kathy Sledge is the only one that I ever saw him get really excited about.
I love Kathy.
She's a wonderful person too. Wonderful.
She is the best human being on earth.
And can still kill it. And still can sing.
I love Kathy. Whenever I see her, I just hug her and hold her. She's the sweetest woman in the world.
Yes,
and I love her. You know, she said to me, "Why is it my song is more than any other song?" I said, "Kathy, when you sang 'We Are Family,' it was at a time when gay people were being so suppressed. And that was our song. I know in New York, we used to sing it. All the Queens, when they played 'We Are Family,' everybody got up and danced. And we all sang, 'We Are Family,' because we needed something to bond ourselves together." I said, "So your song means more to the gay world than any other song. Because we are definitely family."
And congratulations on your nomination. That is like, you know, such a special award too. I'm so honored by that and humbled by that. I was like, I'm still shocked that I even got nominated, but that's a great award, you know.
You have a resume though for it. Your resume is really
but Jimmy got nominated too.
That's what he just said.
Me, I got shit.
That's because I didn't photograph you yet.
Actually, they have a category.
I did win an award once. Male prostitute of the year.
I bet you got top honors for that.
They put my name on 3rd Avenue, right where the cruise.
They have a category for podcast radio show, but I didn't know that they had a category. So like
we would have won for sure.
So next year we'll go next year and do
For
it.
sure.
So you're going to go though, right, Billy?
Yes, looks like we're going. Yeah,
it's going to be fun. Like I think it's just going to be a
I
great.
think we're going to stop in Memphis. I think we're going to go to see Elvis's home because I've never seen that. You know, and that's
you
what
impersonate Elvis.
Oh, by the way, I want to tell our viewers. Wait, I just thought that Billy Hess, was another gay guy. Who cares? Another trick. And then we were at Sue Wong's house, and suddenly Billy Hess jumps out of the crowd with a microphone and does the most incredible Elvis Presley you've ever seen, sounding just like him. And the man is full of talent. And I said, oh, so he's just not a trick, a number that you go with and dump like everybody does.
Well, the story behind that, Ron, was somebody was singing an Elvis tune. I was a little buzz out of Jack Daniel. And I'm like listening to him, and he's reading the lyrics. And I felt bad for an Elvis song like that, And then I was telling my partner, I like to do it. And Ron heard it, and he goes, I'll get you up there. And then I said, all right. And he goes, he looked at me, you better not embarrass me. Don't embarrass me. I said, I promise I won't embarrass you. So that gave me more.
He was so terrific that our mouths fell open. Even that old bitch, Sue Wong, she enjoyed it. But he just was fabulous.
That was a fun night.
He controlled the room. And we were about 200 people.
Yeah,
and that Jimi Hendrix shower, wasn't that the sexiest shower you ever saw?
Yeah.
Picture you and Eileen. I took you, Eileen, and his shower was almost like a sauna. But that was like the most sexiest room I've ever seen. You guys slept in it, right, or no?
Yeah, we slept there several times.
Room. Yeah, she's selling the Cedars. She's hard up. She's hard up for money.
32 million.
So
that's so funny though, because the other bathroom shot that we like a lot is I think you were with us is when we went to see the bathroom at the Beverly Hills Park where George Michael got picked up.
That was
Eileen and him like at the toilet where like George Michael was exposing himself.
I always wanted to go there, and they remember that time when the homeless guy was washing.
Yeah.
And then we go in there and we see how he got caught, and we're like, why would he do something here?
It's so funny because I always just assumed the bathroom was going to look like the bathroom in the music video, which was a big bathroom, and there's lots of room.
Right.
Not like you go in and there's a stall and a urinal and that's it. The bathroom was like a little closet.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, wasn't that fun though? That was fun to go and see that.
I got more hits around on that photograph.
Yes. But wait a minute. The best was when I was outside with Eileen. I said, Eileen, it's a men's room. You want to go in it? She said, honey, I've been in many a men's room. She went in and she went right up to the urinal. She didn't give a shit.
Actually, just for an idea for you, so B. Claudia is telling you that you should do a coffee table book of all your like celebrity photos, which is a good idea, actually.
I actually signed a contract for a book like 2 years ago, but I haven't finished it yet. Eileen's been doing the chapters and it's been on hold for a little while. I'm doing a thing like how to get access to celebrities and how to act as a photographer, how to have celebrities trust you, where if you're going to an after party, you know that, Ron, you got to trust your photographer and don't let the person look bad or in a bad light, and how to get the connections and the networking and the stuff that you guys do. You know how it is. I wanted to give them a little insight because of nothing. What I hate the most is like red carpets with not professional people working in.
Yes, me too.
Oh, it's
I know you've been on a lot of them too. Like, have not been good.
It's not my favorite. Like, Ryan, I do not like red carpets. I don't like shooting them. It's like, unless it's professional. If you're sitting next to Vogue, you're sitting next to professional people. They act professional, and everybody gets their shot. But if you get someone that's not, they how they are in the business. People have egos and not what they shoot. You know what I'm saying? You have to be respected. Even when you're shooting stars in a pit, you got to be respectful of everybody around you. The security, the pit people, the promoters. They got to trust you. So when you get invited back, they remember you, and plus you got to also produce. The
trick is to be friends with everybody that's in PR. If you are friends with all the PR people, they will set you up with their clients. Also, managers. You have to get to know managers of stars. You know, I hate managers. They're the worst people in the world to deal with. But if you're maybe nice to them once in a while, they throw a crumb.
Were you at the event that we did in LA on Melrose? I don't know if you were there at that one. You shot Akon?
Yeah, of course. I shot the whole thing.
Okay, so that was to me, that was a very fun event. Like I had a really good.
One of my favorite events that I was with.
That was on Melrose, that guy's studio who made all the big dresses for all the famous people, and Akon was there.
Hollywood on what was it called? Fashion on Hot. I forgot the name.
I can't remember what it's called, but we had Richie Rich was there.
I love Richie
and
Rich.
And all the different people. Like to me, that was like.
Have you photographed Richie Rich?
Yeah.
No, I've been wanting to come to LA because the guys are asking us, come on.
You gotta photograph Richie Rich.
I love. He's such a nice.
He's really happening again. He came back big time, and Richie Rich now is up there working his ass, and he's good. So he's current.
Great
he's really
guy.
good.
Great guy.
And he's sweetie pie. I love him.
They want to know in the chat room, like, do you like to get photographed yourself? Like, and what do you think about using like smartphones for a camera?
Not when you're on the red carpet.
No.
But no. And people have asked me, I don't like someone handing me their cell phone while I have my camera on the red carpet. So can you please take this picture? I don't like that. You know, sometimes I'll say no because it's like.
But
I like to have my own. I think everything's a brand, you know, and as a photographer, I try to do it as a brand too because I enjoy people and I enjoy nightlife and I enjoy, I want somebody to remember me, you know, and so I think big on branding, and that's what I'm doing a lot now. I'm dealing with a lot of young artists, independent artists, that a manager comes to me and says like, okay, this is wrong. And I've seen some clients, and I've seen clients of a lot of PR companies where they sound so talented. Jim, you can see that too, right? And they just don't have that brand.
That's right.
Whether it's a woman, whether it's a country person, or whether it's a girl, and you see it. So when the managers hire you, they want a certain thing. So you do it, but then I always like to give them something else. And that's why I use Mark too. We talk about what that kind of brand would look like. And we give it to the manager. And I would say at a 9 out of 10 times, manager took that idea from us and went with that person. And that's a big.
You guys know a lot between the two of you. You guys know how to really do it.
And when my movie comes out, you definitely will be the photographer, and you can shoot Chris Walken, and you can shoot Renee Taylor, and possibly Carol Kane if she's in our film. So there's 3 stars for you, and they're big stars. I mean, Chris Walken's a biggie. That's a name.
I want to start doing some still photography for movie sets too, and stuff like that, because it's a good steady income to do that. Like when you're in New York, start out with independents and stuff like that, and to me it's a lot of fun, and you work with directors, and it's a lot to it, but there's a lot of things you can get out of it, and I don't have to worry about watching I have 3 songs to catch the light right. You know what I'm saying? I have my light there. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
You got it.
It makes it more easier for me, and and I enjoy that. I enjoy movies, and I still want to get killed in one of your horror movies, please. Me and my daughter Tinamarie and me, we want to get killed in the first 30 minutes of a horror movie.
We'll have to work that out. Eileen and I
we want to get cut up. Me and my daughter.
Eileen and I have a big horror film that is moving slowly forward, but we just signed on an A-list director for it, and so we'll get you guys in for there somehow because we're gonna have to kill a bunch of people.
No, please kill us. I don't get killed.
Yeah, he's not killed. He's gonna play like one of the main sheriff or FBI agent, one of the two.
My family's 3 horror buffs,
me too. Me too. I love them all. So we got to take a 3-minute break, you guys. So hang on, Billy. So you guys, next up we have the American Relics, who are also nominated for a Josie Music Award. The name of this song is "The Eyes of 1969." I think they're up for best rock song or something. I'm not sure exactly, but I know they're nominated for a Josie Award. And since this is our Josie Award song, we're trying to play a bunch of different songs from it. So this is our last song of the day, and then we'll be back with Billy.
Billy, what did you enter into this contest? Like, what is it? How do you get in it?
Somebody has to nominate you.
Let me ask. Did I ask you for?
He doesn't know. I'm the one who did it. We did it.
I'm asking him, not you. My husband.
I saw it last year when I read about it's a real deal award, and it's a great award. And I wanted to do it, but I was too late to like nominate my, to put it. I was even going to just send my stuff in, because it's such a, and they really take care of independent people. Because right now, independent's the way to go. To get the music business now, independence. A lot of people, more than you think, are going independent for everything. And it's a great thing to be know. And when I heard that, they actually saw my stuff and liked it, it was like, wow. It was, I'm excited.
Absolutely.
And being on your team of World Star PR too, you guys are freaking amazing. And and you get more for your what you do. You get more for the buck working with you guys. That people don't. You get the whole picture. You get anything. Whether if you need photos, you know who to go to. You know everything for this person. Yep. Yeah.
I think people know that because I'm pretty out there. And my fingers are all over, and I get a lot of stuff about Jimmy. That they rave about it. He and Eileen, they say they do it like nobody else. They really work hard and they get it going. And
Ron, you got a good eye for talent too, and look too. You're always on with people. You're always on.
I'm in the business 65 years.
Yeah, so you have that's a good asset.
In 65 years. 65 years, you learn something. I hope you learn something.
All right, you guys. So what we're going to do real quick. No, I got to do this.
I'm not finished.
I know, but we're coming back to him. He's not leaving. Oh. All right, you guys. So this is the American Relics. The name of the song is The Eyes of 1969. And they're nominated for Group of the Year Rock Metal in the Josie Music Awards 2024. And we'll see how they do in October. So please enjoy the American Relics. We'll be right back.
Their lives searching for fortune, women and wine, jewel else they're blind. They pray their dreams come true, and that's all I could see before. Nothing else was the truth, but I had never seen you before. Now nothing's real before you. Been many years since I see the spark. Tell you how it was in that time, because she had the eyes of a 1969. Some say you're one looking for action, but like any child, your eyes are open wide, and nothing gets by you. That's what I had missed before. Someone honest and true. Needed you to show me a door, the door I used to run through. Been many years since I have seen the sparkle in the eyes, the eyes of revolution. Many years, but still a place in my heart. It's in her eyes, the eyes of revolution. You've been waiting for show you how it used to be, to tell you how it was at that time, 'cause she has the eyes of a 1969.
Yay! Have you actually photographed the American Relics before or not? Have you been to any of their shows at Chelsea?
I've seen them like a part of their show once, but I thought they were very good. But I loved that song too. I thought they had a lot of talent.
It's just cool too because
I think I saw them twice. I think when they were in the 9/11 benefit. I think, if I'm not mistaken, many years ago, and that Chelsea.
Could have been.
Jimmy just told me Eileen's ex-husband is in that band.
Yeah, so they were at 9/11. Yeah, they were very good. A lot of fun live. They're a lot of fun live too.
Yes. Now, I have to ask you. You photographed Adam Ant. How did you get to Adam Ant without Eileen, knocking you over to get to him?
I just ran away from her.
Eileen is madly in love with Adam Ant.
Oh yes.
So how did you get to him and she didn't?
She got to him. She got very close. She's met Adam Ant, and she's right at when Adam Ant's around, we're out. Everybody's out if Adam Ant's around.
So she actually.
I get my 3 songs and I watch the show, and I shot them twice. We were supposed to go this time twice, but our schedules were all messed up with everything.
So wait a second. Eileen was physically next to Adam Ant.
Oh yeah,
lots of times.
Yeah. Oh,
she got all kinds of pictures with him.
Excuse me.
They were nice lip lock.
And she was close to Adam Ant, and he did suffer from penile disturbance.
What was that?
Eileen was next to Adam Ant, and he did not suffer from penile disturbance.
No.
Because she said to me...
Eileen can be a little intimidating.
She said to me she was going to grab it.
She would. She's like a girl in high school. She would.
I said to her, darling, I've seen Adam Ant. There's nothing to grab. And Eileen said, oh, yes, there is. She said, because Eileen says that she's the connoisseur of men's crotches. She is. She could spot a big one a mile away. I said, well, Adam Ant shows nothing. And she got very upset.
I don't really get the whole fascination because for me he's just doesn't do it.
I wouldn't boil him on a bet. I mean, for me, he looks like a little girl with eye makeup.
In Liza Minnelli's autobiography, it says that she said he was the best sexual partner she's ever had.
Really?
Wow.
And she's
Eileen can pick them.
Yes, she can. That's in her autobiography. I have to give that book to Eileen. I still actually have it. It talks about her whole life and her relationships and stuff. And she said that was the best person. And she was out there.
So if you were going to take a picture, and you could take a picture of anybody on the planet, and you were picking because you want to take a picture of some hot guy, who would you pick? What famous hot guy would you say?
And not me because
I can't be Ron because he's married.
I'm married.
Okay, but Ron would be easy work. Picture-wise. So we can role play. That's a good question. I don't know. There's so many. I don't know. Which one are your favorites that you think are the hottest people out there? I mean, there's a lot. There's beautiful women and beautiful guys. The human body is fantastic, And it's Jason with beautiful girls and beautiful guys.
He would like to see Jason Statham. He likes Jason Statham. So, do you know who Jason Statham is?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That would be.
He's my hero because he beats up 20 people at once.
It depends on my mood. I'm not into the big muscle thing. Not into that. I like natural, tone, normal. And listen, you can even there's guys that are older that are hot. There's so many. It all depends. Everybody has their own thing, It's like a brand, right? It's is you see someone there and you see what their body was good about it, and it doesn't have to be, persona, and it could be the face. The face could be so sexy.
Like Charlize Theron. I think
gray hair. It could be completely gray hair. Very sexy.
I can see why you fell in love with Mark. Mark is beautiful. Mark has got the most incredible skin. I love his skin, the color, his golden skin, and his face. Mark is such a handsome fella. You really did well. You picked good. And he's got, I mean, I don't know if he got fat again, but he was fat for a while. But no, I told
not anymore.
Good.
I told Mark, I said, do not destroy your body. When I met you, you were so skinny, you were gorgeous. Now you're going to get fat. So he said he was going to diet. Did he lose weight?
He's like when you saw him before.
Skinny.
Skinny, yeah.
Because he's gorgeous.
He's skinny, but he's more toned on his arms now because he works out a lot now.
He's
got Tina Turner legs, so his legs are back, strong and back.
He's a beautiful man. Mark is a beautiful man, and so talented, and so sweet, and so nice, and so opposite you. You're aggressive, out loud, wonderful, funny, crazy, and he's very elegant and demure and sophisticated.
Yeah, he could be funny when the time's right.
I've never had fun with Mark. Mark can do a one-liner,
Yes, exactly.
That you don't expect.
And when you guys are together, you're always getting in trouble. Used to.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Don't they both get in trouble?
Yeah, they both get in trouble.
And they go, I said, you're in charge of staying with Ron, and don't get in trouble. He goes, well, I love Ron. We're going to get in trouble.
That's because they both do those one-liners, though. That
they both do the one-liners.
Like,
to me, it's funny. Some people take it like,
but you know what? You learn at a very young age not to give a shit what people's reaction is. Because if you don't like it, walk away, turn around. But you know what? I've never had that reaction. Even Jane Russell, okay? She came out of my daughter's bedroom in that lavender gown. We're going to a big event, right? Black tie. And I looked at her. I said, Jane, what happened to your tits? And she said, what do you mean? I said, your tits are down here. Jack them up. She said, I have my bra as high as it can go. So I yelled to my daughter, Leslie, do you have a bra you could loan Jane Russell? And Leslie had a bustier, black. Jane went and put it on and came out, and the tits are up here. I said, now your tits are where they were in 1940. And she just found me hysterical. I mean, Jane loved it because no one has ever spoken to her in her entire life or career about her tits.
I'm making I have a grandson now, and I said before I ever die, I want him to be me because I do the same thing. I'm the one-liners like you, Ron. Sometimes I like to stir the pot, and my grandson's becoming me, and the stuff he comes out with that I have to sometimes go. I hope you don't. I'm gonna have to go to school when the principal called for the one-liners, but I want him to be me. That when I go, they go, "Oh, you're just like your grandfather." You know what I'm saying?
Right. How old is your grandson? How old is he?
He's
35 in October.
Oh my God, he's that old already?
Yeah, he got married.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time flies.
It sure does.
It does fly, right? It's insane.
Unbelievable how fast.
You gotta enjoy life. It's not promised. Tomorrow's not promised, people. Enjoy your life. Stay safe. Try to stay healthy. Enjoy yourself.
I mean, just last year I was 22. Now I'm 23.
Yeah.
Now you're doing Mark's one-liners. He does the same one. Oh, it's so funny.
You know who else is funny? Renee Taylor. I on The Nanny, she was one kind of a personality, which was her part. But in person, she does those New York, Brooklyn Jewish one-liners that are wonderful. So I crack up laughing. I'm on the phone with her a lot, almost every day. And I just listened to her. And I said, Renee, you're really very funny. And you were not that funny on the show because you had a script. She said, oh, honey, I'm really very funny.
She got the one-liners, too. And I love Fran Dresser. That's one of the nicest people I ever met, too.
Fran is very sweet. I like her.
I have a special needs son that lives with actually me and Mark. And let me tell you, when he listened to Nanny when he was a kid, and he wanted to meet her, and then Eileen got a chance to have his dream to meet Fran Dresser. So we go there, right? And it's like 100 people on the line, and we go up, and she goes, I'm going to see you guys in back. I'm going to sneak outside. he was like, when he went outside, I got a picture. He looked like he was crying.
Yeah.
So he goes to Fran, because she was talking for an hour because she has this great Cancer Samantha organization, which is a great organization.
Yes.
And she cried holding her, and he goes, "You got to fix your voice. You talk too much today." And she goes, "What is that? What he said?
He said that.
And she loved it. She stayed away there like for half an hour. Thinking she was the nicest, and invited him in. He can go on all cruises. He's got like VIPs anywhere that she's playing. I mean, she's a wonderful person. Really hard.
She's a real Hamisha Jewish girl from Queens.
She's very nice.
She's an earthy broad. I like Fran a lot.
And real.
Very real. Yeah. So was Renee. Renee Taylor's real.
Awesome.
She's another one that they don't care for the darling, let's do lunch bullshit.
Exactly.
We actually said this.
So I'm like Brooklyn, and Fran is Queens. I lived in Astoria all my life, so
We actually, there's this movie. It's on Tubi, I think. It's called Boynton Beach Club, and it's got Renee Taylor and her husband in it.
Joe was a dog.
Joe, and it's about a community of people who live in Boynton Beach, and how this one lady.
You can't do the whole movie.
No, I'm just going to say Renee Taylor runs over one of the lady's husbands because she's not paying attention, and she backs up over him and kills him. And it's a comedy though, but it's like that's what makes it go, and it's a really good film. Everybody should watch it. It's got a great cast. Diane Cannon.
Is it out? Is it out?
Yeah, it's been out for years. It's on Tubi though. It's free on Tubi.
What's it called again?
Boynton Beach Club.
When I interviewed Fran Drescher, you're listening to this one. She's on camera with soaking wet hair in a white terry cloth robe. So she screamed at me. She said, "They told me it was radio." So she
is she beautiful though? Even with that hair like that, isn't she beautiful?
I said, don't be unbothered, honey. Don't get bothered. Who cares? You're in a terry cloth robe. Who cares? And
she looked beautiful. I tell you, Sheila, and you can tell when you meet. I meet a lot of people backstage and VIP parties, and when you can have some women that have drag queen makeup on. Then you have some people that they're just beautiful. Just they. It's just like
I told her I said, you look like Rita Hayworth. And she says, "Oh, yeah, right, Rita Hayworth."
She takes care of herself, though.
I said, "No, friend, you really look like Rita Hayworth. When she smiles, she does. She looks like Rita Hayworth."
So hang on, you guys, because we've only got a minute yet. So you guys, this is Billy Hess. Follow him on Instagram. It's at Billy Hess Photos, BILLYHESSPHOTOS, and it's BillyHess.com. Remember that the Josie Awards are Sunday, October 27th and 28th. Go to JosieMusicAwards.com. We want to congratulate you on your nomination for Photographer of the Year.
Yes.
And I wish you only the best with it, and we can't wait to see you there. We're going to see you in New York in the next month or so, and then we'll see you.
Let's make some videos, of the fun times we have, and let everybody see in the chat room.
Oh,
absolutely.
No, that was 2X rated.
No, we totally can. I'll put them on my TikTok. My TikTok is blowing up.
That's what I'm saying. We'll have a lot of fun with them.
You mean you, me, Eileen, Mark? Forget about it.
Yeah.
Forget about
it. The one-liners. It'd be so much fun.
All right.
Listen, give Mark a big hug from me.
Tell him I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see you.
Yes.
Right.
See you soon.
Love you. See you soon.
Billy.
All right, everybody. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
We had a great show, you guys. Please have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Can turn out to be so wrong. Yeah, we in the mix. It's another episode. Here we go. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Interviewing the hottest, newest, and truest of today's celebrities. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notified weekly. Jimmy Star, he's the king of cool. Ron Russell, he's a gorgeous dude. Chat room is live and you would be a fool not to vibe with us at the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Come watch it live on W4CY Radio. Miss some past episodes? Download on iTunes. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It's the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.